Welcome back to the Issues of Life radio show right here on WTGF 90.5, your hometown gospel station. Gentlemen, we went to break. We were talking about some of the local stuff, but we had a ton of amendments on the ballot this time.
Well, how did they fare? I mean, I don't. How did they? I mean,
well, let's go through them real quick. Let's see here. Amendment 1, that was no mandatory health coverage. It says provides penalties for not purchasing health care in order to comply with federal health care reforms. That went to no. So there's no amendment on that one. That one's a no vote by very slight margin, maybe 2% right there. Let's see here.
So they shot that one down.
Yes. Amendment number 2 is a veteran tax relief, allows for property tax discounts for disabled veterans. That passed 63% to 36%.
Good.
So it was very, that was definitely. Amendment 3, the state revenue limits. It is a no-go. It replaces existing revenue limits with a new limitation based on inflation and population changes. It was a no. Let's see here. Amendment 4, the property tax limit amends commercial, non-commercial homestead property taxes. That was a definite no, 59 to 43%. And then 5, the state courts gives the legislature increased control of the judicial branch. That was a no, 63 to 36%. Amendment number 6, abortion funds, prohibits public funds for abortion. That went as a no, 55 to 44. Let's see here. Amendment 8, religious school funding, repeals ban on public dollars for religious funding, was a no, 55 to 44% on that one. Amendment number 9, the vet spouse tax relief, passed overwhelmingly yes. That authorizes the legislature to totally or partially exempt surviving spouses of military veterans or first responders who died in the line of duty from paying property taxes on that one. Amendment 10, property tax exemption, that was a no, providing an exemption from ad valorem taxes levied by local governments on tangible personal property greater than 25 but less than 50. Amendment 11 was the senior tax relief. Of course, it passed it was overwhelming yes, 61 to 38. It just allowed counties, counties to offer additional tax exemptions on home of low-income seniors. It was a yes. And then the final one was kind of interesting. Amendment 12 was the state university student rep. It revised the selection process for student member of board of governors of state university systems, and that was a no, 58 to 41%. So we had a lot of stuff on the ballot that time.
There was a lot of stuff on the ballot.
And I hope that people took the time to read it and vote. So.
Well, the two things, of course, it wouldn't matter now. Both of those would be the amendment for the abortion and then the health care. Both of those are kind of tied together because now they're really meaningless anyway with their mama care. It's going to be fully brought into play now.
Yeah. We have Ralph on the line. Ralph, are you there? All right, how are you? Thanks for joining us today.
I know the feeling, Ralph. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. These other young fellows, but I know I can identify with you, Ralph. I'm ready. Yeah, it's been in play ever since the beginning of time, all the way down past Christ to today. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is, Ralph. That's good, Ralph. You got Paul over here. Paul's over here scrunching and squinching. He's my liberal counterpart, and you're really upsetting him at this point. So. Well, here's the thing. Here's the way I look at that, Ralph. You know, I think there's more than one forerunner. There's a whole bunch of them. And you know, Jesus said that before He comes back again, there'll be many antichrists, and there are going to be many false prophets. And of course, that's referring to the religious realm and the political realm. And so, here's what I am on this whole thing. I'm not depressed. I told him a little earlier, I'm not depressed over this issue. I'm disappointed. I would like to have seen us have more economic and political freedom in the country, and more liberty to get some things done. But I got a feeling this is going to be more effective for us, and I say us, I'm talking about believers, than even having what were the liberties that we so cherish in this country and so desire. The freedoms that we have become misused, I believe. They become freedom to live our licentious ways rather than freedom to serve Christ, freedom to sacrifice for Him. You don't see much of that anymore, and so I thank God that I just thank God that He's in control. We're encouraged to the fact that whatever takes place now and from here on out, we as believers have an opportunity to be used of God to reach people, and that's really the most important thing in all of this political stuff.
That's right. Thanks.
Bring it quick, okay? I think Brother Terry said that last night in his message. He brought that out, and that was a good point. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate your call.
Appreciate your call. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And once again, I'm not a liberal. Once again,
You missed him putting the quotation marks up, and
I didn't put no quotation marks up.
but I am a little bit cautious to refer to the President of the United States as the forerunner of the Antichrist. I don't know if he is or he isn't, but if we say these kind of, you know, I just want to make sure that we kind of keep things in check. That's why I'm here.
He had a real problem when I referred to him as a Muslim too. If the truth were known, I still believe that would come out.
Okay, well, we'll discuss this more off there.
No, sir.
No, I'll tell you, I have an email that I received a few months back with some audio clips. And I wish I had that on a thumb drive or something I could play for you, because I heard Mr. Obama with his own mouth say, I am a Muslim.
I've heard that too.
Well, and here's the thing. I'll tell you what I believe. I believe the main reason he never wanted his birth certificate to come out was not because he wasn't born in Hawaii. I think he probably was. I don't know if he was or not, but I think he probably was. But here's the thing. In Islam, a male child he takes the father's religion.
Mm-hmm.
And his father was a Muslim, without question.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the main reason he didn't want to bring it out.
But well, he's at the very least a Muslim sympathizer. He's proven
that. That's my practice. That's
He's proven that time and time again.
Anybody will go to the View and not meet with the president of Israel, there's issues there.
He's about to be on the View, period.
Now I'm surprised at you. Now you ought to appreciate him going on the View with your idea. Having voted for Roseanne Barr.
I'm gonna stop.
Y'all have to understand now. Paul and I have known each other since he was a small boy,
Yes,
and I have to pick on him on a regular basis. He's really not a liberal, but I've got to have we can't be in agreement about everything, so it be a dull broadcast.
Good radio.
Yeah, you're trying to duplicate a TV show where there was a liberal and a conservative. Yeah.
And all they did was yell at each other.
Well, that's all we do most of the time anyway. All that off the air.
Yeah, people can only see and hear because, wow, yeah. You know, our star pulls in 5 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
I got here at 10 minutes too.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Well, not quite. Almost.
Well, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, right here on the Issues
Give
of
out the
Life.
numbers again, John.
994-3747. If that's busy, dial 994-0823, or you can go to our website at truthradiofm.org. This is the Issues of Life radio show right here on WTGF 90.5.